Babysitting horny incel at Christmas. Becomes Norman Bates psycho stalker. Stages a fake home invasion to get in her panties. Creative but super morally dubious. Home Alone meets American Psycho.
That's exciting.
Let's see.
Blood, betrayal, bollocks. This flick's a festive fuckfest of filth. And I'm here for every sickening second, son.
Shut up!
Full recap starts now.
Two preteens plot to seduce teeny babysitter. Said teeny babysitter is beefing with boyfriend. In no mood to fend off pervy affections of a 12-year-old horndog. Saves her from a hairy spider to prove he's good guy.exe. Gets boozed up and tries it on again. Well, has to, as she's moving away to Pittsburgh in a week or two. Also wants to lose V-plates before 13th birthday and his balls fully drop.
I totally get it.
What?
Can't understand why she chooses bad boys her own age over 12-year-old pipsqueaks dressed like Norman Bates. Creepy phone calls calling her name and then hanging up. This Ashley bird haunted by peeping Tom inflatable Santas and late night spectral door knocks. Nobody there. Gaslit by ghosty ghoulie spooks.
Weird.
Clumsy dope lobs her phone in fish tank. FML.png. Main kid called Luke tries to play tough guy and to warn off potential attackers with squeaky prepubescent voice and vague assertions he knows martial arts.
Wrong!
Turns out to be best friend Garrett pranking them for shits and giggles. Until more shit happens that ain't anything to do with said prank.
Oh shit, not good.
Soon it's the end of the world for the Gen Z preteens when connection to the Wi-Fi router is lost. Only responsible adult irresponsibly leaves young Specky Four Eyes alone upstairs to turn it off and on again despite potential dangerous intruders lurking about the place, only to later see her tyres slashed and an ominous warning scribbled on a small rock. If you leave, you die.
Oh dear.
That is some heavy shit.
Naturally, Specky Gimp Guy immediately cucks out and legs it, but immediately dies after being shot off screen.
That's what you get. That's what you fucking get, bitch.
Ashley panics, throws herself at the young boy and rubs his tit. Well, if that's a normal female reaction in such situations, then I guess I gotta go shoot up some scrawny incels with bad eyesight in my garden too.
I guess it's worth a shot.
Surviving kids run upstairs, haunted by intruder with silly mask and torchlight. Luke comforts his girly crush and seems on the verge of getting to second base. Result! Until the pair are about to be found whimpering in a small closet. And it looks like it's curtains for the innocent childminder and her would-be twin rapist. Until she recognises the itchy scrote underneath and makes him take off the mask. And she just can't believe God resurrected said scrawny incel scrote with the wonky vision, but never did the same for world legends like Michael Jackson or Mahatma Gandhi.
What a fucking liberty.
Nor can she believe she just fell for a second prank by the same two people within a span of 10 minutes.
No!
So she takes out her stupidity on Luke by undermining, humiliating and emasculating him right in front of his face and his best soy boyfriend, just causing him to enter full Chris Brown rage mode and promptly smack a bitch up. And also down the stairs.
Damn!
A little later and the innocent tormented babysitter wakes up tied to a chair. FML.png times 2. Turns out the pair are a bunch of socio-psychopaths who like playing around with gats and also caressing each other's faces for some reason.
Why are you gay?
A quick game of truth or dare reveals Ashley still has her V-plates, despite the rumours around school being she's actually the village bike. Cause he was sure she was a full Cat Slater type rotter.
Didn't become a little bit of a slag. I became a total slag.
Anyway, he probably gives her a taste of her own medicine by engaging in the unsolicited fondling of her tit this time, before getting mocked for his stiffy by Specky Gimp Boy, which promptly results in a light bit of shoving. Oi twonk, don't point out my rock hard raging boy boner in front of the lady hostage. You made me look alright, Wally. She cunningly tries to pit them against each other by revealing how Luke actually killed Garrett's hamster back in the day and lied about it by saying that it just ran away and flushed itself down the toilet. Naturally, Gaz is outraged and always suspected something wasn't quite right with that Hillary Clinton style self-suicide narrative.
Yes, we came, we saw, he died. Did it have anything to do with your visit? No, I'm sure it did.
Anyway, they go off to have a lover's tiff, which gives Ash some time to totally fail to escape and then signal the neighbours who ain't even home. Luke ends up doing his villain monologue a little too early and boasts how he's going to set her up to look like a raging alcoholic for when his parents get home, and totally drug her so she remembers diddly squat about two lonely incels rubbing each other's faces, and totally molesting a young babysitter's areola in small concentric circular motions.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
Unfortunately for the lads, ex-boyfriend Ricky turns up, demanding to get back with the girl they've got tied up in their kitchen.
Fuck.
Naturally, they tie him up and all. Well, after they beat 7 shades of hell out of him, and also stab his cheek with a nearby pen for some reason.
Fucking dead, you little piece of shit!
Hey, drop it. Drop it.
Turns out Luke secretly texted Ricky to come over because he's a full-blown psychopath who secretly wants to kill him in front of her tonight or some shit. Like, bro, I know GTA 6 keeps getting delayed, but you don't have to act out your primal urge to yeet civilians IRL. GTA 5 is still there being milked by Rockstar for freak's sake. Anyway, now Garrett's proper freaking out, because things are spiralling out of control and the poor fucker's forgot his inhaler. Luke fishes her phone out of the tank and texts her ex to come join in the fun too. Naturally, he gets choked out on a small swing.
Standard.
Meanwhile, Ash sets about freeing herself after her current partner quietly pissed himself and she just can't take the stench anymore.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
So to cover up said stench, they make him take a puff of the old wacky backy and very much enjoy watching the smoke come out of his second face hole. What a movie!
I like it a lot.
Meanwhile, Ash keeps trying to free herself whilst the kids try to work out if the physics of Home Alone are remotely realistic, mainly by determining if a can of paint launched at top speed from an upstairs banister would in fact obliterate a human skull or not.
That's a great question. I've been wondering that myself.
Turns out to be an absolute unmistakable affirmative.
He's fucking dead, his head is gone!
And no matter how bad Ash wants to dump a full mag into the noggin of her lover boy's naughty murderer killer, she simply can't, because her shooter's more sterile than Charlie Sheen after he got full-blown AIDS from that porn star back in the day.
I was banging 7-gram rocks.
And getting AIDS.
Winning. I had 1 gear.
AIDS.
Epic winning.
So she says sod this for a game of soldiers and promptly makes a run for it, whilst refusing to let go of her favourite chair or some shit.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
Gaz tries to stop her by flopping around in the snow a bit, before she's whacked by that ominous Chekhov's rock from earlier, indeed warning about how if she leaves she'll totally die.
Oh, now I get it.
Now they've wrapped her like a Christmas tree and finally shut her up for a bit. Garrett's proper depressed though, cause he's now implicated in a brutal yet hilarious homicide.
Sucks to be you.
And even if it was with good intention and to further the scientific cause, best case scenario he's facing is losing his V card to Big Bob in upstate penitentiary. But after spending some time fingering his mate's object of obsessive affection, he cucks out and tries to save her, instantly gets a shotgun pellet to his side for his troubles. FML.png times 3. I told you, twonk, don't touch my girlfriend what can't stand to look at me and who thinks I'm repulsive and can't grow pubes. Boom! A final kill shot to the face. Ouchie! Though might have technically fixed his eyesight at least. Now she's like, haha, joke's on you pal, cause that fucker resurrects faster than old and busted Marvel icons in desperate upcoming movie sequels.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
And he's like, nah mate, I remember the second rule of Zombieland.
I understood that reference.
Luke cuddles up to his last victim. You weren't ever going to let me go, were you? She says solemnly. Lol, he replies. Lamau even. Tells one final gay-ass story about his mummy tucking him in at night and now no longer doing it because he's apparently too old. Hence why he's now a proper weirdo what loves whipping out his shooter and spraying his load all over his best friend's face. Steady. So he just shrugs and stabs her up like a common hog.
Was that really necessary?
Now starts the holly jolly clean-up phase. Does the clockwork orange dance whilst he does it to truly drive home the psychopathy, whilst proceeding to high-five a corpse. Reveals the spider from earlier was his pet all along and totally part of the setup to woo the local babysitter. Fun fact, I tried using bugs to seduce girls once and just got banned from every college campus in a 10-mile radius and slapped with a 50k lawsuit from Peter. Anyway, he makes the murder scene look like a break-in and calmly goes to bed with a quick peel. Parents come home and ain't got Scooby what they're about to walk into. Mum screams like a banshee from downstairs and races up to find her son roofied in bed like some Jimmy Savile toy boy. wakes up sometime later to find the pigs at his gaff and his cunning plan complete. A result!
I can't believe that fucking worked just now, dude. I cannot believe that fucking worked!
Well, until they reveal one fucker survived and will likely tell them everything and totally screw him, as Ash is stabilised downstairs by medics and just gives him a middle finger for his troubles. Well played, he thinks.
And I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for
the ludicrous plot armour of pretty white babysitters.
Every damn time.
Turns to his female birthing parent. Hey mum, I think we should visit the local childminder in hospital right fuckety now, despite it being 3 in the morning and our living room being full of smushed up corpses. Shh, don't speak, just trust me bro. FML.png times 4. And that's it peeps, that's the Crimbo flick. So what do you think? This twisted little Christmas cunt of a movie just mindfucked us all with a 12-year-old psychopath who makes Kevin McAllister look like a soft little quiet boy wanking over a nativity scene. Or some shit. Absolute carnage from start to finish. Paint cans caving skulls, shotguns turning simps into red mist, and a kid so deranged he'd stage a whole home invasion just for a sniff of babysitter knickers. Lol, proper unhinged festive filth. And no more shitty Power Ranger reboots for you, pal.
No!
Smash that like button if you're as mentally scarred as I am. Subscribe if you want to see more of me ripping into batshit films like this, and drop a comment telling me what deranged holiday horror I should savage next. And I'll set up 2 elaborate pranks just to force myself on my local babysitter one last time before she leaves town forever, but just end up going to juvie for life after everything spirals out of control and I realise I ain't as friggin' smart as I thought I was with you. In the next one.